So it looks like Sony want to do us dirty twice in 1 month, not just with a surprise increase to all their subscription services, but also for an absolutely crap September monthly game offer. So let's go through this. I think Gamatsu is the best one because it actually gives you quite a few different prices. You'll see down below, just to compare what it was and what's become. So yeah, Sony's just basically come out of nowhere and said, yeah, we're just going to increase everything next month for you. Your prices are going up. And if you're like me, I keep getting letters and emails from every subscription service I've got increasing the price, right? And it's an absolute nightmare. I mean, at the end of the day, you're the one who suffers as a consumer. And these corporations don't care, and Sony doesn't care. So we're going to look at what games have been offered, because it is in this article, but I've also got the Metacritic scores up so we can have a quick look and see what trash we've been provided with this month for September. And we can also have a look at the price increases and hopefully be able to spot your region and see how much damage this increase has done to your wallet. So yeah, PlayStation Plus monthly games lineup for September 2023 announced alongside 12-month subscription price increase. Thank you, Sony. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know about you guys, I just subscribe to the Essential. So that's what I'm focusing on today. You know, some people might say, well, you pay more, you get a lot more stuff. I don't really care. Like, I think, you know, the Essential thing should give you good games. It shouldn't just be, hey, if you actually want to play something good, you're going to pay more. I think Xbox seems to be absolutely slapping Sony up in that regard. And yeah, so for me, I have Essential. I don't want extra, I don't need premium. There's nothing really that excites me. I've got enough games. But I will say this, the monthly games have been getting worse and worse. I can't really think of many that were that good. I was happy about the Alan Wake remaster, getting that for free. That's cool because I'm super hyped for the sequel. But I can't think of the last time I was like, wow. I mean, Yakuza 7 or Yakuza Like a Dragon, that was once there, that was great. And when they gave us Final Fantasy 7 basically 4 months after it released, and that's a Final Fantasy 7 remake, that was a bit crazy. I already had the game, but still I was really like, wow, okay, Sony, that's a bold move. But I just can't think of anything that I've just been like, wow, thank you so much, Sony, that was sick. You've really rewarded the money that I've been shoveling to you the last how many years, the lifetime of dedication. I'm not an Xbox guy. I've always been a Sony guy, bit of PC, maybe some Nintendo, but really I'm a Sony guy. And yeah, they don't give a shit. So let's just crack on. I'm getting annoyed already, and I hope you are too. I hope you're pissed off at Sony because they're just a joke now. So Sony Interactive Entertainment has announced a September blah blah blah. So we'll do the games first because they're here. So this is September's lineup. You see the picture there. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god, it's the atrocious Saints Row, Woke Row, Shit Row. I don't know what you want to call it. Looks like a complete disaster. I think it was a disaster. We've got something called Black Desert. No idea. It's called Traveller Edition. Is it that popular to get a new edition? Don't know. Generation Zero. No idea as well. So they've said here, Black Desert Traveller Edition. Find your calling in this open world fantasy MMORPG, which boasts fast paced player versus environment combat, large scale player versus player siege wars, multiple character classes and combat types, blah blah. So it's an MMORPG, which isn't something I'm really interested in. I'll be perfectly honest with you. And Black Desert for PlayStation 4. Get rid of that. We got a 61 based on 5 critical reviews. Looking at PlayStation 4 here. I'm not even sure if it's on Xbox One as well. Or looking at PlayStation. It's a PlayStation 4 game. I mean, that kind of looks a bit cool. But I just like monsters and things like that. It looks quite cool actually. I know I'm saying this. I'm like, oh, this is Black Desert Mobile. I don't know what I'm watching here. Or we're watching. Ignore this. So it's got a 61 there, but a 3.8. And I know about you, but usually want to trust a community, right? So what are they saying? It's great fun and enjoyable if you're on PC or Xbox. PS4, blah blah blah. You can't play with your friends, cross-platform. Plagued with bugs that crash your game, drop the frame rate. You cannot play with other PS4 users in different regions. Okay. Money down the drain, along with the unoptimized, I think it means optimized, pile of crap that they released. But utterly boring, trashed game. Disappointed I wasted money on it. Lags like hell. Okay. This one seems quite positive though. But let's just focus this. I don't want to go through all the reviews for every game, but it doesn't look good. Let's just put it this way. Sony, I'm not thanking you for this. I might download it, but I doubt I'll play it. You know, it should sit in the library. Okay. Next Generation Zero, first-person open-world adventure. Is set in a familiar but hostile open world of 1980s Sweden. Battle and survive deadly machine enemies alone or with free friends in seamless online co-op play. Okay. So look. So we got a 45 critic, 5.9 from users. So again, it's not looking great. Let's have a look at what we got in here. Hopefully you can see a bit of this. Well, it looks cool. Maybe I'm just easily impressed. And you know, things that I like robots and monsters. It looks pretty cheapo. But you fight big robots. Right. Okay. I might play this with someone just to fight some robots, but I don't think it's going to be something I really stick with. I can't say, looking at this, that it's probably going to be that good. Trailer's a trailer, right? If I'm super bored, but again, I'm not thanking Sony for this. For me, this is still two duds, and now we haven't nearly spoiled this one. So we've got Saints Row, PS5, PS4. So it's just it's the sequel to what used to be a very fun game series. If you play Saints Row games, they were wacky, they were over the top, they had great soundtracks. They were a bit of a reprieve from the seriousness of GTA. Yeah, I really had a good time with them back in the day. Starting with the first one and obviously up to 4. So I clicked on PlayStation 4 here, even though it's on a lot of the others. And I'll have a look at PlayStation 5. But there's no Metascore for PS4, which is very suspicious. We have 3 very weird reviews. And then we have an absolutely awful user score, which I'm not surprised about. It looks like absolute trash, unfinished garbage, unlikable characters, terrible dialogue, everything you've never wanted in a Saints Row game. It looks like, you know, they went for it. It looks so dated, doesn't it? Let's have a look at PS5. It's not much better, is it? But this one does have a Metascore, 61. And that's probably being generous. But again, users 2.9. So, I mean, the graphical standards between the two isn't that impressive. Just no. I mean, it got an award, 10 most discussed PlayStation 5 game of 2022. Do you think that was discussed because it was good? I'll give you a big hint. Even though I don't know myself, I'm 99% sure it fucking wasn't because it was good. So anyway, that's the trash that they're giving us in September. So a waste of a month's payment, really, in my opinion. Maybe you guys are interested. Maybe you played some of them and that actually you think there is value in it. Then, you know, please tell me, put it in the comments, let other people know you think, you know what, give it a go. Then sure, don't let my kind of prejudgment guide too much, but looking at Metacritic scores, etc., it doesn't look good, and it's not things I've ever heard of. So you'd think usually you hear about the good ones, you know, it comes out. Anyway, the bigger kick in the teeth is that starting September 6th, the price of PlayStation Plus 12-month subscription plans is going to increase worldwide. And here are the new prices. So I'll highlight that. I don't know if that's helpful. Probably not actually. I'll highlight this one first. So we can see PlayStation Plus Essential. So that's me. That's probably the majority of people. Used to be. Here we go here. $59.99. New price $79.99. So if you in dollars, that's $20 increase for me in the UK. $49.99 to $59.99. That's a £10 increase. For the EU, euros, $59.99 to $71.99. So again, you're somewhere in the middle there in terms of euros. Probably reaching closer to the $20 mark actually, I think, in conversion. And this as well, right? So this yen, Tsukamatsu, we're saying yen, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what that really is an increase, but it's about 1,700 more yen. I think it's yen. Yeah. And that's just the essentials. So that's a big jump, right? And then if we look into PlayStation Plus Extra 12-month subscription, look at that. That's like what, $35 increase. And then UK, that's £16 increase. Then EU's 26. Then in Japan, 3,000. And then finally, PlayStation Plus Premium 12-month subscription. You've got 40, 20, 30 something, 20 something like that, and 3,000 again. And they've said the new prices for 12-month subscription will remain at a discounted rate when compared to purchasing the 1 month or 3 month subscriptions over a 12-month period. So I'm guessing that if you're just paying by the month or 3 month, that's gone up as well. I do not think this is just the cost saving thing, because I'm pretty sure this new price is dangerously close to what I'm already paying anyway, right? Or what you're dangerously paying already. So I think if you're paying monthly, it's gone up as well, and I've just not told you yet. That'll be the third punch of the balls that we're going to get from Sony. So for current 12-month subscribers, this price increase will not take effect until your next renewal date that occurs on or after November 6th. However, any membership changes you make on or after September 6th, such as upgrades, downgrades, or buying additional time, will update your plan and reflect the new prices. So if you mess with it, you're going to get this. They're going to just push you onto this. So I'd probably say before September 6th, if you want a subscription, get it at the old price now. Get yourself locked in until September next year. That's probably what I'm going to do, even though I don't really want to spend that money right now. But if you want to get locked in and save yourself some money and not give Sony for a year extra cash that they don't deserve, then try and lock yourself in. Anyway, as I said, look, terrible games, a terrible price increase as well. I don't think they've really explained why they're doing this. They probably give some media excuse, but you know as well as I do, it's just greed. Just greed. They just want more money, and we're all suffering for it. Really disappointed in Sony, but what can you do? We are unfortunately the powerless consumer at this point. We all want PS Plus so we can play online, so we're kind of forced into it, aren't we? Let me know what you think about this. Maybe I'm over dramatic, maybe I'm reacting. Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll try and keep you up to date with more news, and hopefully some news that I really like. I quite like some very specific games and specific movies, so in due course you'll find out what they are, and hopefully you'll enjoy some of that content as well. And also I will be making more reviews as well, so please check those out if you've got the time. Thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you guys next time.